I'm going to turn the fan up too because I get all excited when I talk. You guys get me all fired up when I'm talking, and I use my hands, and then I get done, I'm all, whoo, busy. Whew. I need to cool off. Okay, so let's start. What is something you have to celebrate from the week? What's something that was really hipster cool that any of you would like to share? Give yourselves a shout out or a team member a shout out for how the week went.
I just had a teamy hit lead and sensational start too.
Woohoo! A front line or?
Frontliner.
Oh, points.
Yep.
Points.
Yep.
Nice. I'm trying to get my, oh, there it is. Anyone else? I love that. That's so fun. Especially this time of year, you know they're just going to keep going. What are you eating, Christine? Yum.
I had a team member hit 2,000 PRV for the first time. She's super excited.
Oh,
as soon as I told her, yeah, every month I tell her something new she can do, and she just jumps on it and does it. So it was pretty awesome.
I love that. So that's a fun visual for her. Like, what is she going to do with that $600? Like, how is she putting that towards Christmas? Or is it going to be something that, you know, like a bill or something that made it so it was better? I have a piece of popcorn on me. So it made it better for their Christmas to look forward to because an obligation was taken care of or an adult thing was taken care of. So ask her that if you don't know. Okay, that's fun.
I will, yeah.
And give her a big kudo because we're 22nd of November. I mean, there's still about 9 days left in the month. And these next 2 weeks are what the crack. So it's kind of fun, as long as we're sharing it, because we assume that people are just going to know that we're a consultant and know what our deals are and all that. And we expect them to come to us and we'll say, hey, if you need something, let me. No, it's not. If you need something, let me know. It's all, hey, this is what I have. I got you. That's what's coming down the pipe these next couple of weeks. Okay, one more. Something hipster, cool, exciting that happened this week. It's going to be you, Deb, because Monique walked away.
I really don't have anything, honestly. I mean, I have, you know, a couple of parties currently going. And, well, I mean, one party hasn't even started. It'll start tomorrow, and she already got an order as of today. So she's on the right path of.
There you have it. Yep. See? When you noodle on it, things really are happening. Things really do go well. Okay, so what are your thoughts on last week going for the no? Going for not just the no. Well, that was actually the week before last, but this week, figuring out some conversations to have. This week was all about talking through the conversations. What else did you remember from this week or take away from this week? Anything? I'm looking up my notes. Oh, bundles. Yes.
What I learned, I made a mistake because I let part of, no doesn't really scare me, but it's the initiative of starting the conversation that scares me. So I had a party from a girl, an ex-coworker of mine. We've been friends ever since. And we had another friend join her party. She placed an order. And I'm like, oh, Christy's back. She ordered from me before when I worked at the area that I worked. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, oh, she's back. So, you know, she's still into Scentsy and, you know, purchasing stuff. You know, maybe I should ask her, you know, offer the opportunity to her. And I hummed and hawed, and my hum and hawed took too long because lo and behold, what does she post on her personal page is that she is now a Scentsy consultant. So she joined into somebody else because I snoozed and I loosed.
Oh, we just talked yourself out of it, didn't we?
I did. Yep.
You know what, Deborah? Your best teacher is your last mistake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It happens to all of us. We learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about things like this. When you are constantly feeding your brain and training we talk about this every Tuesday, of course. But that's really the heart of what it's about is, I mean, we can't make all mistakes ourselves, so we got to learn from others. I mean, that's the only way to grow bigger, better, faster, right? And so that's what's so great about those of you who are doing these, showing up on Sundays, listening to the recordings, or you're doing your own YouTube trainings or guidings on the training center or what have you, because they're literally, we do learn from every mistake. That's the best teacher by far. And what the heck, why not learn from other people's mistakes too? As long as we have the mindset to do it, right? Okay, so for this week, so last week we were last week and the week before, going for the no, getting it out of our little personal feelings, the taking it personally type, going for the no, and getting conversational, relationship side of the hosting and joining. So now that we've had our focus on that, how many of you have reviewed your incentive points this last week? Yep. Nope.
Yep.
Okay, so here's what's fun. We review them. Ken and I review them all the time. And so this made us think, oh my gosh, here's what we're going to do this week. So this is kind of our focus this week is, do you remember what the minimum PRV is for us to have 5 out of 6 months in a row to get our bonus points? What is it?
1,000 was minimum, wasn't it?
I don't know. Is it?
That's what in order to get the bonus. Yes.
Yes, 1,000.
1,000. So, you know what it used to be? 500. Now it's 1,000. 500 is minimum. 2,000 is magical. 1,000 is for juicy fat bonus points. So this week, here's what we all want to do, meaning all of us. If you do not have, whether you're getting the points or not, that is not what it's about. It's about creating our habits, getting our mindset around our business strategy. That's what the incentive plan is. It's a business plan. So we want to wrap our heads around a minimum of 1,000. Of course, 500 is leadership numbers. Okay, but now, as we're growing, we've gone through 2.5, 3 months of this program. You're a bigger, better, faster leader. You're a bigger, better, faster grower on your own. Your business is starting to build a foundation. And I don't care if you believe that or not, because I see your numbers. We know it's true. You're only going to go up from here if you stay the course, if you keep consistent and remind yourself, okay, what were the incentive points? Why did we need to do this? What's the big, juicy, grandiose premise behind all of that? So we're going back to the basic of, okay, if you don't have 1,000 PRV this month, you have 9 days, get her done, do whatever it takes. Okay? Then, hear me out. You got to noodle on this for a second. How many parties do you typically do to get your 1,000 PRV? Is your average party roughly 300, 400, 500? Can any of you give me that answer in a month? Monique, what would you say is your average party?
500, my average party, 500 PRV.
Wow, okay. Excellent. So if your average party is 500, how many parties will you need in December to get a minimum of 1,000 PRV?
2.
2. Boo, boo, boo. This is our cow. Is figure out, and you guys, you got to get into party mode. You have got to get into party mode, meaning a PRV activity. A party is not where we go to somebody's house and we're celebrating and sis, boom, bomb anymore. No, it's however we can get somebody else to be the host. Or, hear me out, I'm going to walk you through this, and then absolutely you can listen to this 100 times, ask questions if you're not sure. But we're going to convert every single sale this week, somehow, some way, into a party this month and next month. We need at least, depends on what your average party is. Monique needs at least 2 for December. If you don't have the 1,000 PRV already this month, do what it takes. If your average party is 300, then and you're at 700 right now, you need at least one more party, right? One more of your average party to hit your 1,000 this month. Because by golly, we need 1,000 because that's just how our brain is working right now. We're franchise owners. Let's go for it. So in December, we want 1,000. So if I have an average of 300 per party, then I'm going to book myself or get myself set up for 4 parties, right? And here's how you're going to do it. I know you guys are all crazy efficient at sharing all of our products. In the US, we have Bring Back My Bar coming. We all have Sven coming. In US, we have Warmer of the Month coming. We have Mickey and Minnie Mouse coming. Don't you already share that? Isn't that the most fun for us to do, is just to blast these LTOs, whether we do it in text or you do it in emails or you do it on your social media, right? Don't we?
Mhm.
Right. So then what are we doing when somebody says, oh my golly, I really want that Northern Lights warmer? Well, here's what you're going to do. And this is what and us leaders were talking yesterday. And you know what? It is such a routine and such a habit that we forget that we even do it. So here's a breakdown for you. So I'm going to talk fast so you get to listen fast. Oh my gosh, you want the Northern Lights warmer? Oh my gosh, I'm totally going to get that for you. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and give you a link for you to share, because you know what? Why not give all your friends some fun Scentsy stuff for free shipping? That's our goal, okay? Why not? Just tell them. You're going to get discounted shipping. You're helping them. It direct ships to them. Hey, when you collect some orders, you're going to get some free stuff because I'm going to reward you with your free stuff. It's a party without really having a party, okay? I'll send that to you. But yes, by all means, I'm going to get you the Northern Lights warmer. Then I immediately go, I set up her little link, send it to her, and then I say, Monique, oh my gosh, here you go. And guess what? I'm going to send you 3. This is me. You guys choose your own. Hear me out on what you're going to do. I'm going to send you exactly 3 super fun things between now and Thursday to show and share with your friends. That's it, just 3. Do you want me to text them or email them to you, or do you prefer PM? And then I wait for her answer. And then literally I am going to give her the exact language, a picture of what to show and share. So if she's asking me for the Northern Lights warmer, then I'm going to send her, one text is going to be what? Bring back my bar. One text is going to be Mickey and Minnie. And I'm saying text as she said text. And then the other text is going to be Sven. And you know, if we didn't have the LTOs, I'm always coming up with something that I love. Last week, before it was if I had to send 3, I mean, my third thing was the fan and pod combo, because I made it up and I love it. And I gave her real brief language. So, okay, this is all you're going to PM. Here's a picture. Oh, you guys, this would be the best stocking stuffer. You know your friends. You can put it in their world. If they're doing a Secret Santa, or if they get to actually have an event where they're being coached, they get to give this to their coach. Or if you get the idea what I'm saying to my host, right? All right, and then at the end of that week, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, guess what? You just had $300. All right, I just want you to hear me out on this, because I don't know about you, but I know you love Scentsy. You just did everything. You just made $60, which could be a super fun Christmas dinner, a night out with you and your spouse or something. So you know what? You can use some of your host rewards for the startup kit. I want you to do this with me, and let's just get crazy for 2 months. For 2 months, you have me as your personal coach. Let's get crazy with it. Did you guys follow me on that? That was me converting a order, which we are all crazy comfortable with, into hosting a party, into earn a kit. If it's a $500 party, oh my gosh, that is why 500 parties are magical, because then I get to say, when you get to 500, that's $75 in free product, and you get 3 half price items. Oh, guess what? You just hit 500. Bam, girl! You get $25 in free stuff, and you starting your own Scentsy business, and that's $100 in your pocket for Christmas. But hear me out, you guys. This time right now is always the best time to join. You could ask me that on January 2nd, and I'm going to say, this is the best time to join right now. And here's how you can use that $100 paycheck. You could ask me that on February 19th, and I'm going to say, this is the best time to join right now. And here's how you can use that extra $100. Do you get the idea? It's always the best time. We don't need a join special. Joining Scentsy is special. So here is your big fun challenge, okay? 1,000, if you don't have 1,000 PRV this month, do whatever it takes. Show, share, get it out there. Don't assume all these other consultants showing the product are gonna bring your people to you. People love to be taken care of. They wanna be loyal to the people who take care of them and fulfill their word and who treat them like a little club, okay? 1,000 PRV is your minimum goal. So you got to know your average party, okay? And then here's your final thing, which is kind of fun, but you guys, we all know we're in big picture mode because we are a family. Everyone in your team is your family. They are not under you because this is not a cemetery. They are a part of our family. They're a part of your organization. You need to know how many team members you have. So those of you who are on the call right now, tell us how many team members you have. And so Bonnie, you don't need to do this, but I'm asking all of our team members who are not directors and above yet. How many team members do you have? Deb?
I have 4.
Trina? Monique?
I have 8.
8. Okay, excellent.
They're not doing anything. I'm
Yes.
frustrated.
Perfect. Christine?
22.
Woo! Huge. Okay, so listen to this, okay? And then, how many?
1.
Yay! Hey, you have one. We love that.
That's right. I have one.
Okay, so Deb answered first. I'm using Deb, okay? So you're gonna say I have 4 team members. Our TWV challenge for December is 4,000. Did you hear that? Because we want everyone in our organization to have a goal of 1,000 because you're gonna walk them through exactly what we just did for you just now. Why not? Are you following me? Hey, if you have 22 people in your group, I wouldn't have 22 separate conversations, Christine, with breaking down how to convert somebody who wants to order a bar and converting them to a party, converting them into a new team member. I would do that in a fun group setting. But hear me out, okay? 1,000 per team member is your goal.
Jeez.
Just so you know. If it's never happened, that's not the point, right? But if you're going for 8,000 TWV, Monique, and you said they're not doing anything, doesn't matter. You still want to have this conversation somehow with your little teams. You want this conversation because you never know when they're going to get bit. You never know when something you say is going to hit them at the right time in their life. And then here's what's fun. You know what you're gonna do because you're a master at sharing and showing the product? You're gonna convert that order of Sven into a party and a party link. Then you're gonna say, absolutely, I'm still gonna get it for you. But in the meantime, let me set this up for you. And then when they get 500, you converted them. But then, if you just got a new team member, doesn't that take away your 1,000 from your 1,000 PRV goal? I know. So does that mean we should quit? No. That is exactly why you have a TWV goal. So Deb, if you have a TWV goal of 4,000, you have a personal goal of 1,000. Hear me out. You do 2 $500 parties and you earn a kit, both of them. That new team member got 500. This new team member got 500. That's still 1,000 added to your TWV. Plus you have 2 more army of sellers. So you're creating this whole army of sellers and Scentsy people. And then you try again. It doesn't mean you failed if you gifted them. It just means you grew your army of sellers. So your TWV is still 1,000 points closer to your 4,000 TWV. Questions about your cow this week, people? All right. What are you going to do this week for your cow? Somebody tell us.
So we're going to have a goal of 1,000 PRV for each team member and ourselves. And we are going to take an order and turn it into a party, which turns it into a Erna kit.
Yes. The whole big picture there is when you have just given them this link, you're trying to expand your customer base. You're trying to turn that one customer into 10 customers, 20 customers. We can't do that when we're always the one getting the host rewards and creating the bundles and all of that. So hopefully with kind of how we just broke it down for you a little bit, it will give you a little bit more comfort on how to approach them in the conversation. Yep, I think we got everything.
I think a real thing that we can push too is the fact that it's holiday season and they can earn some extra money for the holidays, just like Danette said before. There's not a better time. And I too buy into the thing that there's always never a better time, doesn't matter what date it is. But we've got them right there because it's holiday season. We all need more money for holiday season, one way or the other.
And you know what's another fun thing to piggyback off of that, Bonnie, is once you've talked to this person, they say, oh my gosh, I want this bring back my bar flavor and I want this big bring back my bar flavor. Then you're going to say something like, oh my gosh, okay, I'll get you those 6 bring back my bars. In the meantime, I'm just going to send you the super fun holiday helper link, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to send you your own personal shopping link to share with your friends because you know you love it. And then you're going to give them discounted shipping. That's so great. But then you know what? I'm going to get you those bars for free if you do 500 or more. Just go for the goal. You have nothing to lose. I'm going to get them for you anyway. Might as well try to get them free. Do you see what I just did there? So I made it about the product, maybe not about the money, but that's on you. That's on you getting to know your people. Okay then. All right. So any other thoughts? You guys see how much I talk with my hands? I work up a sweat. I'm so hot.
Can you sit on them and talk?
My hands? You wouldn't
Yeah,
like it. You wouldn't
Sit on
like
your hands and talk.
No, you wouldn't like it. It's not as fun. All right, on the count of 3, we're gonna say let's go, and there's only 6 of us, so let's be loud and proud. Ready? And poor Ken, this is always he goes to bed during this time. So I heard you sign off. Okay,
Let's just say 1, 2, 3, can.
okay. On the count of 3, we're gonna say let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
4 weeks. Let's make them count. Happy, most momentous Thanksgiving, you guys. We are so grateful for you. Love you and bye-bye.
Love ya. Bye.